All right, we're going to go over it because I want to know what you all think about this new project. So, Joann, we've been covering the bankruptcy filing. That's kind of done. But now the question is, what are they going to do to make significant and positive changes? So, yeah, there's a lot going on with this company. All right, so I want to share this press release that they put out this week. Oh, and by the way, they still don't have on the website like the leadership team, so that they still haven't updated that. So I'm like, when is that going to happen, guys? When is that going to happen? All right, so this is the latest from our buddies at Joann's. Yeah, they probably I'm not going to say they're buddies. They probably hate me. I don't know. So it says, all right, news release. This was put out this week. Happiness starts here. Joann rebrands as Jo-Ann in new campaign focused on the joy of creating. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. All right. So we're going to see what Joann's is going to be doing. And I'll let you know what I think, too. Iconic sewing and craft retailer focuses on the benefits of creative connections as it looks toward the future. Joann, the nation's category leader in sewing and fabrics, announced today its new reimagined brand campaign that repositions Joann as Jo-Ann. Through creative commercial spots, influencer relationships, and social media campaigns, Joann is focusing its efforts on inspiring the next generation of creators to find happiness in the experience of creating and connecting with others. And when you start finding that joy through creativity, the possibilities for what your next project will be are endless. We believe crafting isn't only about the finished product. The real joy is in the process of creating and connecting with others, said Chris DiTullio, Chief Customer Officer. And is a powerful 3-letter word that represents the endless possibilities of product and inspiration that customers can find at Joann. We are excited to continue raising awareness of our expanded, affordable, and best-in-class product assortments to inspire more creativity in the world. Joann encourages customers of any age, background, or skill level to create something for a loved one, a friend, someone in need, or even just for themselves. Not only a sewing and fabrics icon, Joann offers endless possibilities for project exploration, including a wide breadth of assortment, more than 100,000 SKUs across fabric, sewing, craft, needle arts, home decor, kids, papercraft, craft tech, painting supplies, and more. The brand has also permanently marked down more than 15,000 items to enable all customers to afford more creativity than ever. All right, question though, why do they stock all of this rando home decor and like tchotchkes? I don't know. How is that helping us be more creative? We are excited to bring more joy to more customers than ever, particularly those younger customers who are committed to finding happiness, mental health, and connections to others, all of which are benefits of creating. Through lowering prices and investing in this awareness campaign, we want everyone to know Joann is here and committed as ever to inspiring happiness through creativity, DiTullio said. Giving has also been part of Joann's identity, whether it's knitting hats for the homeless, crafting a scrapbook for a family member, or creating blankets for those in need. Joann's team members and customers are inspired to create to give. Joann partners with impactful charitable organizations such as Children's Miracle Network, St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, Kids in Need Foundation, Susan G. Komen, and more throughout the year. Through July, customers can help Joann protect the mental health of our youth by joining its campaign to raise funds for the Kids Mental Health Foundation in all stores. Since 2021, Joann team members and customers have raised more than $3.6 million to help the foundation offer free mental health resources and treatment to youth nationwide. After more than 80 years in business and with more than 800 stores and 18,000 passionate team members, Joann is embracing the future and poising itself for a long future of inspiration. Inspiration, guys. All right, so that is their... Yeah, I don't don't even know where to go with this, quite honestly. Let's take a look at their little, so they did produce a video for this Joann campaign, and I've also noticed their social media is reflecting this whole rebrand. All right, so let's take a look at the video first of all. All right, so we're going to take a look at the video. Let me, okay. Let me try to play this here. Okay. I'm going to try to figure out how to like all right, what's the, okay, theater mode. All right, this is good. All right, so let's take a look at their ad. I want to get your take on how effective this is or what you think. So let's take a look at the Joann ad for this new rebrand. All right, let me see. Hopefully y'all can hear this. Okay.
Safety pins and beads? Letter beads. Bam, friendship necklaces. And how about friendship
Sweater vests.
Grandma? Some cozy yarn and a loop here and okay, cute. And tiny. And voila, doggy sweaters. And ooh, how about dog bandanas? With a cute print and little pom-poms, and these would make the best little gifts. Jacob's birthday's coming up. What should I make him? He loves...
Plants.
You do love plants. Perfect. A crafted planter. A painted planter. I could even get some rope and make matching macrame hangers. And we could hang them together, and then you lean in close, and...
Can I help you?
Where's the cotton fabric?
Follow me.
It's not about the end, it's about the and. Joann. Happiness starts here.
Okay, so I don't dislike the ad. I'm a little unsure how strong, like, I'm a little bit confused about the messaging though. One good thing, I think it's good that they featured like a Gen Z person in the ad. So to kind of evoke like, hey, we're trying to get hip with the times and encourage young people. I also did like that they highlighted different types of crafts and making stuff. They had sewing, they had like some jewelry making, you know, knitting, all kinds of stuff. So they are at least highlighting different types of creativity, and I think that's a good thing. I'm a little bit confused about this, and like, I just don't get it. It's like, okay, so you can do knitting and scrapbooking and sewing. I feel like the messaging for me as a customer just is a little bit unclear as to what they're trying to accomplish through this, but you know, I don't think it's I think it's way better than the Etsy ad, like that Etsy Super Bowl ad. I thought that was just the one with the giving a gift to France. I thought that was just really bizarre, and it didn't make a lot of sense. I also do think it's good that they didn't just put some random I'm really tired of crafting brands or like, you know, like they hired like Drew Barrymore. I'm at least glad that they didn't just slap a celebrity in there and pay them boatloads of money to do that. But at the same time though, I don't know how effective that ad is. I just didn't really... I don't know if the average person would see that ad and just think, yeah, I'm going to go to Joann's and make something. I just felt like they were trying to do too much in the ad. And maybe focus on, like, I think it might have been more effective if maybe they've done a few different ads and focused on one particular craft in each one. Maybe trying to make it more approachable, but, like, it just flies... I just felt like they were trying to fly through too many different disciplines to where I was just like, what just happened here? So, I don't know. I'm not sure who came up with this Joann idea. I just don't really get it. I'm like, okay. It just seems like something, it seems like something a corporate executive would come up with without a lot of it seems like something an out of touch corporate executive would do. and not someone who actually crafts or sews or anything like that. So I don't know. I don't think it was the worst ad ever, but it just didn't really get me. You know what I mean? I don't know. So yeah, I just like, what was that? So let's also take a look at their Instagram, because I have noticed they're definitely doing some influencer collabs with various people. All right, so let's take a look at the Instagram here. So if you've noticed, a lot of they're doing a ton of reels, and a lot of it is collabs with like random influencers. So you can kind of see like, okay, and you got this, I don't know what the frick this is. Okay, they're promoting Halloween stuff in June, which is kind of bizarre. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so this is the ad.
Safety.
So you can see this is
Make a smart
this is
dress
a paid
with fabric
collab
from
here.
Joann. It's easy enough that even a kid.
So they're definitely going hard on the influencer sponsored content here. So this is also
When I come to the
sponsored
studio,
content.
sometimes I only need to bring.
You know, this appears to be sponsored or some sort of collab. The thing that does kind of concern me a little bit is I don't see all of the
This Juneteenth, I'm celebrating freedom.
I don't see all of the some of them are better than others with the Federal Trade Commission disclosures. If you're not aware, if you are doing any sort of influencer marketing, the FTC, at least in the United States, requires you to do a lot with the disclosures. This one actually looks pretty good. Like they've got the paid partnership marked, and this person at least puts ad right off the bat. But I'm seeing some posts that seem to be missing some of those elements. So Joann could be doing better with communicating all that's required with sponsored content.
Let's make a floral
This is
foam
a
box.
paid
Grab a
partnership.
trifold foam board, trim down the sides.
You can see here, like there's no, like they got Joann partner, but there is no partnership disclosure. So this one does appear to be, again, no shade at this particular influencer, but this one is not doing all of the necessary disclosures. But they are doing a lot of
Let's make an easy and adorable
content. So on one hand, though, I do like that at least Joann's is giving money to people who actually craft and make stuff instead of like celebrities or some actor to be in an ad. So at least they are giving money to people who are actually in the community versus people who are not even a part of the creative community. They're just like an actor or a celebrity. So I do think that's good. I'm just like, like this whole rebrand announcement though, I do have a question for you watching out there. And that is, will this make a difference? Like, do you see any of this stuff really moving the needle for Joann's? Oh, and I did forget to mention this right off the top. If you are participating in the live chat or in the replay, I do have a few just general rules for participating. Again, be nice, be respectful to myself and everyone here. Please, no self-promotion, no links, and no politics. We just want to keep this, like a real chill space here. But yeah, it seems like a lot of the problems that customers are having with Joann's is, one, the items they're selling. A lot of y'all are complaining about the lack of quality fabric, quality supplies. They're selling a lot of like these private label in-house brands, and I know a lot of you don't seem super thrilled with the quality of these supplies. They may be cheaper, but not everyone seems real happy with how good they are. And we've also seen a lot of the stores are not allotting enough employee hours to get things done, get the inventory unpacked, to be able to help customers even do their jobs. So that seems to be an issue. And another problem is the ordering system. I've seen a lot of people complaining about even if you're just ordering online, that you're not getting all of your orders are getting canceled. You're getting charged multiple times for things. And the buy online, pick up in store system seems to be kind of a mess. So I guess my question is, even if they do this influencer campaign, try to do this brand refresh, does that even matter if they don't change, if they don't fix the fundamental issues with the shopping experience, both online and in store? Because even if they get more people interested in shopping with Joann, if those new customers go to the store and it's a mess, there's no customer service, there's not enough employees, everything's all over the place, or if they place an online order and that is also not a great experience, how helpful is it to do all of this marketing if they can't even get the fundamentals to be good? So that's another question I have. And I think another thing to keep in mind as well is there's the external factor that's out of Joann's control, and that is the economy. Things cost way more than even a few years ago. So if someone is paying twice as much as they were for groceries, they're going to have less money for hobbies or for non-essentials like craft supplies. The cost of fabric, the cost of a lot of these items too in these stores has gone up. I can personally attest that the cost of buying, a lot of the cost for the items I stock in the Etsy shop has gone up. And, we also have to keep in mind that many businesses experienced unusually good, sales. There was an artificial boost to a lot of these businesses just because of the pandemic, and now we don't have that. So not only do we not have pandemic level spending just because everyone's at home, they got the time, they got extra money, things are kind of shrinking. You don't have as much money for stuff, you don't have as much time. So will this help Joann's get out of the bind? I don't know. So I think it's interesting what they're doing. I don't know. I just don't know if all of that's going to really help.